Okay, I think people who haven't gotten into the closed beta are very interested in how it's playing. And I gotta say, 99% of people are enjoying it, including me. I'm absolutely loving this game. Everything about it is amazing. And I want to share it with everyone. I think that I need to make at least one video reviewing the game, but I'll probably make another one when the beta ends for sure. As of right now, I'm about to be done the story in about like 8 hours, I think 8 to 10 hours. I should be done the story completely, and that will leave me with about 4 days to just do everything else in this game. Now, the gameplay itself is extremely fun. I think that everyone's going to have a wonderful time with it if you like turn-based games. If not, makes sense. But I think for anyone who likes turn-based games, this is some of the peakest like content you could get on it. I think that it's very unique and every character feels different and you can have fun with literally anyone. They've made it a very balanced game at the moment for the most part, because I'm saying this as SRs are very good. Some at least, not all, but like obviously not all SSRs are good in this game. And I think I've got a good general feel for how the game plays, and talking with friends is kind of like giving me more information. As for the animations, they're absolutely beautiful. Every single character has good animations, and it's either like 10 out of 10 animations or literally 20 out of 10 animations. Some animations literally like rival some of the best moments from like Black Clover's animation, right? They're just that good. And obviously Black Clover hasn't had good animation much, but when it does, it is absolutely crazy. I mean, we could talk about Black Asta and the Witch Forest, but we're not going to get into that. This animation, they've definitely put care into every single character, and I love that even rares have good animation. Like hello, it's just so crazy to me that rares have good animation, because you go into games like Genshin, their SR, their 4 stars just don't have any animation thought put into them. There's no cutscenes for their 4 stars, right? As for the story, I think that there are a lot of aspects that need to be talked about in the part later on in this video, but it does feel good overall. Like you get to be inside those moments, and I think that's what they were going for, and they nailed it so well. I'm so happy with this game. Honestly, just so much is good about this game. I think that just all the aspects have a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. Make sure that you do the surveys and everything, because they are really important, of course, if you're in the CBT. Now, as for the bad things, summoning isn't the best. I just gotta say that right off the bat. They put too much into the banners, I'll say that at least. The pity is bad. And honestly, the animations aren't the best for it. Like the summoning animation isn't cool. I need them to change that. But I know they will probably change it. So that is just a little disclaimer. That summoning right now isn't good at all. But probably in the open beta they will change it, because like everyone I've talked to is unhappy with it. As for the rarities, we're going to go on to the next part now for what I don't like. As for how they've handled rarities, they've made it too easy to max out a character. You need one like not even any dupes, you get the character, and then they could be maxed out in less than a day, which is kind of weird. Like you probably saw people on Twitter, if you were on Twitter, just show their maxed out characters in literally less than a day of playing. Like that's so weird to me. Usually, especially like beginning game, it takes a while to get them up to like the max rarity, but not in this game for some reason. If you count Dokkan, like especially in the first years, which I personally rather how they did that, like you were there grinding to get them to their TUR, their transformed rarity, like for a while. So I personally don't like that. As for the progression, literally some of the worst I've ever seen in gotcha, literally just gaming history, period. The stamina consumption and the ticket usage is horrible for story mode. For story, you need to use a ticket, and they just make it to where it's not even worth buying extra ones. It's just so bad, and they barely give you any. It takes 2 hours for one to recharge, and you just don't want to do that at all. It's horrible. They're literally locking you from progressing in the story when we have 1 week to play, and it's taking me so long to do. It's so annoying. It's like, oh, this is so fun, let me continue doing this. Oh wait, I literally cannot play. They're locking me out of the game. I just don't get that part of it. That part I think they need to change. As for stamina, they're making everything expensive to buy, so like tickets and stamina, so definitely they need to change that a bit. And there's a certain game mode that takes story tickets, which shouldn't. The only thing that should take story tickets is the initial run of the story. Now, there are some limited challenges that kind of have some weird features. and functions. If you want to see everything in detail, please go to my Twitter, but I'm not going to be talking about it here. I don't want to give too much information, but over there, sure, if you want, go ahead, ask me anything if you want in DMs. I'm just so happy to comply. Now, last part for this, certain animations cannot be skipped, and that is kind of annoying, but overall, I think that this game has a lot of potential. Just overall, there's a feel that this game is very polished, and I think that they just need to polish it more for the parts that everyone is mentioning over and over and over and over. I'm telling you, everyone has the same problems with this game. There's also skills in this game which just, I don't even want to get into that because it's so bad in some parts, but technically you're not supposed to know this yet, so I'm sorry, but like, you know, I think if someone's been on my channel, you've seen my old videos on like the beta that I kind of took down. But anyway, I want to mention also, just last thing, costumes in this game are very nice. They did a good thing with that. Just this game, so good. I'm just so happy with it. I know everyone else will when they get to play it later on. Just enjoy. Hopefully you got something out of this video. I will completely fine, as I said, answering any questions. And literally, as I'm recording this video, I'm letting Black Clover just auto run because, you know, I gotta be on that grind. I'm just so happy with how it's turned out, and I think everyone should be. So please like, subscribe if you haven't already. I will post any type of Black Clover video that I can. I mean, hey, Garena is being so strict about this, but what could we do, right? We're just content creators. So I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got something out of this. Peace.